The Lady Flyers host the Lady Warhawks of Great Crossing here in 41st District basketball action. That's up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Franklin County High School, the home of the Lady Flyers. I'm Clint Goins. Joining me tonight, Meredith Plant. If that name sounds familiar, well, it's because she was a star athlete at Western Hills High School, about 20 years ago.
Oh, telling my age now.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
No, it's all right.
You played 5 years of varsity basketball, and I think you started as a freshman, didn't you?
I started as an eighth grader,
As an
actually.
eighth grader.
Yes,
Wow.
which is crazy to think about now.
And then went on to play college ball at Transylvania. And if you've been following college basketball, girls basketball, you will know that last year Transylvania went undefeated and won the Division III national title. And so far, Transy is undefeated this year as well.
I know. Well, Clint, I like to say that I laid the groundwork for that success.
Well, sure you did.
You know, back in 2003, 2004.
Sure
so
you
it just took them a little while.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's talk about tonight's game, Meredith. Franklin County having a pretty good year so far. Maybe not as great a year starting off as in years past, but they are 12-5, not too bad. Great Crossing struggling a little bit. They're coming into this game at 4-10. You know, they don't play the games on paper. They play them on a hardwood court. So we'll have to see what happens. Franklin County is led in scoring by Leah Hogan, but just barely. She's averaging 10.2 points a game, followed closely behind Rachel Shropshire at 9.8, and then Juliana Frazee pitching in 9.3 points a game. And I think that's an important part to have a well-rounded scoring attack.
Yes, it definitely shows that they're well balanced, I think. And it also, for the defense, who are they going to target? Well, you go after one main scorer, but hey, the other two aren't too far behind. So really poses a few problems, I think, for the Warhawks.
And Frazee if she gets the ball on the block, it's almost a guaranteed 2 points. Leah Hogan's a good guard, and Shropshire, who I don't know how tall she is. I'd say she's at least 5'10". She can shoot the three, but she can also take it inside too.
A very versatile player.
Yes, very versatile. Now, Great Crossing, on the other hand, they are led in scoring by Kennedy Harrison, number 50. She's putting in 11.3 points a game. Ava Skierman, number 22, puts in 9.6. And Olivia Tierney, number 24, puts in 9.3. So they, too, kind of have a balanced attack, but they just haven't been as successful, I don't think, about stopping other teams.
Well, I think, Clint, you're gonna see probably some intensity, I think, tonight, as this is, district play. That's when it really kicks in. It's when the games count. It's when the girls come out to play. They're ready to go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll step aside for a little break, introduce our sponsors to you, and we'll come back for the national anthem and the tip when we return here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Toll's Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Game of the Week is brought to you by J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. The Franklin County Farm Bureau's J.O. Osborne wishes all of our local teams a healthy, competitive, and successful season. J.O. and Kentucky Farm Bureau have been insuring Frankfort since 1943. With them on your team, when you experience a loss from an accident or storm, it can be a real game changer.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Toll's Auto Pro. You're in good hands with David Toll's Auto Pro. Bring your vehicle to us for the best repairs in the Frankfort area. 2 locations at 1348 Versailles Road and 515 Duncan Road. And check us out at davidtollsautopro.com.
Kentucky Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Welcome back, folks, to Franklin County High School. Clint Goins and Meredith Plant here with you for tonight's 41st District matchup on this very wet and windy Tuesday evening, and I think we're expecting some snow later on tonight, overnight. So the crowd is a little bit sparse, and quite frankly, if I had the option of watching this game on TV or being here in person, I think I'd sit at home and watch it on TV. There's a good look at Joey Thacker. He's been the coach here at Franklin County for a number of years and quite successful. Before that, he coached at Frankfort High. In fact, at one time, Franklin County stole both of Frankfort High's coaches.
Scott Chalk, I think.
Scott Chalk was the boys' coach at Frankfort High. And
that was back in my day.
And then shortly thereafter, Joey Thacker left the girls' program and came Frankfort High and came to Franklin County. And there's Coach Meadows, his chief assistant, there on the screen for Franklin County. Great Crossing, their head coach is Matt Walls. And Great Crossing has just been in existence for, I think this is, what, their 3rd year, maybe?
I'm thinking 3.
So they're just getting started, but they have been, I remember their first year, their girls team was pretty tough. They are, of course, split off from Scott County High School, and Scott County split into 2 schools, the way that Franklin County did back in 1980 when Western Hills was created. And they had a lot of success in the basketball and football fields. So it was no surprise that that Great Crossing had a pretty good start. But this year, they're not doing so well at 4-10. But we'll see how they fare tonight. I haven't really looked and see who they've played. That makes a big difference. Sometimes, I know Joey Thacker oftentimes will play the toughest teams he possibly can find to prepare his team for the future, because he knows that if he gets out of the region and into the state tournament, that it's going to be teams like that he'll have to face. Okay, we're going to step aside here for a little bit. Terry Johnson is the PA announcer, and we're going to have the national anthem here, and then the starting lineups. was the national anthem performed by the Franklin County Pep Band under the direction of Josh Toppus, and the Franklin County ROTC, which I understand actually is a representation of all 3 local public high schools, I think.
Okay.
It's not per school, it's just the Franklin County ROTC, meaning the whole county. Okay, starting off, here's the lineups. Number 24 is Olivia Turney. Number 23 is Nia Carr. 22 is, I don't have a 22. You have a 20? Yeah, I'm sorry. Ava Skierman, yes. I should have recognized that. Number 50 with Kennedy Harrison, and I think I missed somebody. I think that may have been number 41, J.L. Henderson. So that's your starting 5 for the visiting Lady Warhawks of Great Crossing, coached by Matt Walls. Now here's your Lady Flyers. There's the leading scorer, Leah Hogan, putting in just over 10 points a game. Madison Jackson gets the start. Logan Kennedy is 23. Rachel Shropshire putting in almost 10 points a game. And then Juliana Frazee putting in a little bit over 9 points a game. That's your starting lineup for Franklin County. Shropshire usually jumps for the opening tip for Lady Flyers. We'll see if she does it this time.
She looked like the tallest one out there, so it's a good bet
she's
that she
girl.
will.
And she, like you, is, I mean, I don't know if she started as an 8th grader, but she started as a freshman.
Awesome.
And has progressively gotten even better since then. You're a pretty tall drink of water yourself.
6 feet.
You're 6 feet.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I love being tall.
I used
my
to
whole
be
life.
6 feet.
You shrunk.
I shrunk a little bit, yeah. I think I've lost about a ½ inch.
Yeah, I always loved being 6 feet tall, but sometimes finding clothes can be a challenge. But on the basketball court, 6 feet now, that's not so tall anymore these days.
I think it's still pretty tall at the high school level, but yeah. Turney with the opening bucket here for Great Crossing. But at the high school, there's still, I think, very few 6-footers.
That was a good look right there.
Three-pointer put up by Hogan. And Kennedy Harrison gets the rebound for the Lady Warhawks. And, starting off, the Warhawks look pretty good.
Starting off with a dribble drive kind of offense there. A little bit of what Coach Cal does.
Mm-hmm.
Swing the ball and then penetrate.
And they're starting out with a full court press, too.
They're going after it early.
They've caught the Lady Flyers a little bit by surprise there.
Looks like they're in man-to-man.
They go inside to Frazee, and she has her shot blocked.
It was a good pass, though. Good look inside.
Knocked out of bounds by Kennedy for Franklin County. time, Frazee returns the favor.
Well, I have to say, as a former post player, I like that both teams are getting the ball inside right away. I'm of course, a little bit partial to that.
Harrison is right there with Frazee height-wise. A nice steal on the inbound pass there by Franklin County. They go into Frazee and didn't put enough on that one. Nice pass down low. The Warhawks with a quick 4.0, or a 4-point lead rather.
Lady Flyers just need to settle down a little bit. Sometimes the jitters get to you, but the Warhawks are putting on the press and they're not letting down on the pressure.
No. Then we had a sub come into the game there. Claire Tierney, number 32, is into the game with what I assume is her sister, Olivia Tierney, number 24. My director tells me that Harrison left the game with an injury, so they're checking her on the bench right there. She doesn't appear to be in a lot of pain. Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
That's a
Franklin
good
County
move.
finally breaks the ice.
Yes, great inside post move. Oh, they got a steal.
Both teams pressing.
Lady Flyers are looking to push it up the court.
Someone left Frazee wide open, and you know, with Harrison on the bench, that may be the time to go to Frazee. Franklin County with a slight height advantage at the moment. Wide open, left alone for a three-pointer, and it's good. That's Leah Hogan, your leading scorer for the Lady Flyers. Another shot just off the mark for the Warhawks.
Tell you what, this game is up and down the court. They are not slowing down at all.
No, it's fast-paced.
It's a good box out by the Lady Flyers.
Shropshire takes it inside, puts it off the glass and in. And Franklin County, after being down 4-0, has now run off 9 straight points, and we got a quick timeout by Great Crossing. We'll take a timeout as well. The Lady Flyers lead 9-4 here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
Welcome back. Clint Goins, Meredith Plant here with you at Franklin County High School. We got a good game going.
This is really exciting. They are going up and down, like I said earlier. Fast-paced game, full court press. We're going to steal by the Lady Flyers now.
And we've got a foul. Kind of a late whistle, I thought.
It'll be interesting to see if this pace continues and how much they'll need to sub in and out to maintain that full court press.
I think girls will get a little tired running at this rate for a really long time, but
I know I did.
That's why you have people on the bench, and you'll see how deep they are. Whoa, I don't know about that. I hate to say it, but that looked like all ball to me.
It was a close call. But she capitalized on those free throws.
And walking called against Skierman.
And I think that is what the Lady Flyers want every time they put that full court press on, kind of get the Warhawks out of their rhythm.
And we have another foul. And I think this also is going to go against I think it goes against Skierman. Okay, I thought it was going to get Tierney, but yeah, the Lady Flyers, as I said before the break, got down 4-0, but now they've stretched their lead out. They scored 13 unanswered points. Shropshire back into the game for the Lady Flyers. I didn't even know she went out.
And there's the full court press again. This is their bread and butter, I think. You can already tell from this. They're just all up on those Warhawks trying to get the ball back.
Too strong on that one. Spakio Wheeler with the basketball now. Checked into the game, puts up the soft floater, falls in for her. I apologize. Her name may be Micaiah Wheeler, as I hear Terry Johnson pronounce her name. He probably knows her better than I do. Terry Johnson has been the PA announcer at Franklin County High School since I was in high school.
Just
a little over 40 years ago.
Long-time announcer.
Yes, does an excellent job. Well loved by the Franklin County Flyer community.
I'm really liking how the Lady Flyers are looking inside out. They're putting the ball in the post hands, and if they don't have a clear look, they're kicking it right back out.
The one thing that has always impressed me by Joey Thackerty's, boy, the Warhawks can't seem to buy a bucket right now, is that the players, they're not selfish. You know, they're willing to give the ball up to a teammate that has a better shot. Nice move, but
I think we've got an injury, number 23.
yes, I wonder if she got hit or if she stepped back and twisted her ankle. It was a pretty good little fake I thought Wheeler made, and she didn't push off.
Oh, I think it's
there
an
you
ankle.
go right there.
Yeah, that's an ankle.
Oh, man, that hurts.
Yeah, that hurt me. Oh, that is not good.
So it appears to be just a sprained ankle, but I tell you what.
Only just, I got to tell you.
A sprained ankle
Sprained
can
ankle
hurt.
is
Oh, yeah.
awful. I had many of those, and looks like
she
she's
is not putting any pressure on that foot at all.
It looks like she's getting attended to by the trainers, and
That's a shame.
yeah.
Franklin County has a new player checking in. This is Alexandria Newton, number 14.
Lady Flyers pulled back their press.
Number 1 is Kendall Kearney. Not Tierney, but Kearney. Kearney. We've got a Kendall Kearney, a Claire Tierney, and an Olivia Tierney.
Makes your job interesting tonight.
Yes, it does.
I'm trying to see what kind of defense the Flyers are in.
I think
Looks
they're
like a zone.
man-to-man.
Maybe.
I think. Well, I don't know. It is kind of hard to tell.
They were kind of trapping the guards, so I couldn't tell if it was man-to-man going into a trap or if it was 1-3-1.
Kiana Taylor commits the foul, and this will send Ava Skierman to the line.
I have to say I've been impressed with the free throw shooting this evening. Both teams doing real well.
Skierman is a senior, and somebody's into the lane too early. I think it may have been Skierman, the shooter.
Well, that's unfortunate. Just hate to see that.
Yeah. Skierman's a very good player. I mean, I know she started the last 2 years. She may have started every year she's been at Great Crossing. Shropshire takes it inside, and Harrison back into the game. Body checks her. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Hits them both. Another sub. Leah Hogan, who started the game, checks back in and commits a personal foul.
She was being aggressive. I like to see that.
Yeah.
She's going after the ball, trying to get that steal right by their own basket. It was a hustle foul.
Shropshire with the rebound. Now Loader Frazee kicks it back out.
Franklin County with awesome ball movement. Inside out, around the perimeter. They're just waiting for that one player to get open.
Madison Jackson with the bucket. Frazee with the rebound. And a reach-in foul. They call it on Harrison?
Seconds. Let's see what Franklin County does. Oh, nothing but net.
Another three-pointer by Leah Hogan. Nice pass, but the Warhawks seems to be a lid on the bucket. Wheeler puts up one. No good, but as time expires, Franklin County ends the first quarter with a 17-point lead. We'll come back with the second quarter right after this on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate.
Yeah, this is Joe. You need a tree removed from your yard? Yeah, I can do that for you. Don't take a chance on any Joe Schmo. Call Estate Tree Service for all your tree care needs. Since 1957, Estate Tree Service has provided safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. From tree removal and pruning to stump grinding and debris cleanup, we've got you covered. Call the trusted professionals at Estate Tree Service today.
All right. Second quarter getting started here. Franklin County on top against the 41st District opponent, Great Crossing. Clint Goins and Meredith Plant here with you at Franklin County High School, and we've got a traveling violation.
That may be the first turnover that Franklin County's had this game. They've really protected the ball well.
Madison Jackson was the guilty party. I think she wanted to pass it until the last second. She saw the passing lane had been cut off, but she'd already left her feet. Oh, nice pass.
That was an excellent pass.
And that's, you know, she could have forced that ball up from underneath the basket had she wanted to, but like I said, they're not selfish.
And she was court aware.
Yeah. She said, I got a teammate behind me that's going to have a much better chance here. I'll give it to her.
Tell you what, when Franklin County gets a board, they push it. They do not hold back. Run and gun. Oh.
Oh, wow. Shropshire says, not in my house.
You can tell she likes it. She's smiling.
That was a swat.
You know, if you were the coach of Great Crossing right now, you would be happy with that shot. That was a good jumper.
They haven't done badly.
They're just not falling.
They're not falling for them, no. They've had some good looks. They've played some good defense. Their shots just aren't falling for them, and eventually I think they will. I mean, bad luck doesn't last forever. There's another turnover by Franklin County.
Give Franklin County some credit too. You know, they're in their face with that defense. They are intense. They're not giving up at all.
Well, Franklin County is well coached. I can tell you that.
What a move. Oh, see, that just...
Yeah, that's another one of those
great
things.
Move,
where,
yeah.
Yeah, just
didn't drop for her.
Unable to finish, and then the rebound goes off the hands. All right, Charlize Kennedy into the game for Franklin County. Charlize just a freshman, so a lot of girls getting a lot of playing time here for Lady Flyers.
I'm surprised that wasn't a kick.
And that's one of those things. Frazee, and the thing about Frazee is that I think she's ambidextrous.
You can tell she's ready for the ball. She knows they're going to pass it to her.
Yeah, and
she's
she shot
ready.
that with the
She's
left
got her hands
hand.
ready.
And then if she's on the other side, she'd shoot it with her right hand. So
But look at her. She's running down the court every time, getting on the block, posting up, calling for it. Franklin County can't miss.
no, Shropshire with the three. Nice running jumper there. That's Henderson with the bucket.
Might have been a little quick on Franklin County's part to shoot that. They might have wanted to set up an offense. It's a good look, though.
Oh, we got a block. May have got her with the body.
You can tell Coach Thacker's like, oh, no, no, no.
It's just the first foul on Juliana Frazee. Henderson's free throw, her first one is too strong. Here's another look at it. She gets all ball,
It's
but I
body.
guess they're calling it with the body.
Yeah. And I can tell you, as a former post player, that's when it's frustrating. When you know you got the clean block, but your body is just hitting them. It's frustrating.
Henderson gets the second one to fall, however.
Great crossings in those passing lanes. They almost had a steal.
And we got a foul. It's on Logan Kennedy.
She doesn't like that. You can see her shaking her head. It's all right. It's playing aggressive. She's trying to get the rebound there. I like to see that from a player. Always going after the ball, trying to get those offensive rebounds. I don't know if you call it a smart foul, but a hustle foul.
Turnover there by the Warhawks. So we have our second timeout by Great Crossing. We will step aside quickly and come back with more action here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Bob Allen of Frankfort wants to buy your pre-owned vehicle.
Your pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV has never been worth more. And Bob Allen will pay you top dollar.
Bob Allen of Frankfort.
We pay more.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com.
There's a look at Franklin County High School. And here's some three-pointers that our replay department has put together tonight. Two by Hogan, one by Rachel Shropshire right there at the end. Looks like Frazee is going to get a break here.
Almost an and one.
And here's a case where we have a player. Oh no, this is Mal Walton. Malrick Walton. And she gets it to fall. Malrick is a junior. Hits them both.
And Franklin County's back with that full court press.
Micaiah Wheeler back into the game for the Flyers. Nice pass down low, but it's partially blocked. And great crossing. Just can't buy a bucket. Jump ball here. It'll stay with the Warhawks.
Yeah, they did a great job beating the press. They just can't get that ball to drop.
Nice pass. And again, it just rimmed it on. They got another good look, did a good job of getting themselves open.
A little out of control there. Just slow it down.
You know, in high school basketball, they don't have a shot clock, and I happen to like the fact that they don't have a shot clock. And one reason I think is you really don't need one. High school players, they want to play ball.
Yeah, they're not trying to
give
hold
me
on
the ball
to
so
it.
I can put it up.
I know. I like it. This is very fast-paced. Great Crossing's really doing a good job beating that press. Look, oh, just a clean block there.
It's very nice. That blocked by Charlize Kennedy.
Great crossing. Looks like they're in a 2-3 zone right now. Franklin County's backing it up to readjust.
Nice defensive play there by the Warhawks to get Logan Kennedy to dribble it off her own knee.
Franklin County with another steal, but then the Warhawks steal it right back.
Euro step by Sherman, and she draws the foul. That goes against Madison Jackson. That's the 5th team foul against Franklin County this quarter. They switched it this year to make it like the college game, to where it's no longer 7 fouls and a half, and then you're shooting 1 and 1. It's now 5 fouls and a quarter, and you're shooting 2.
Oh, okay. Well, that is something I did not know.
And I'm not a big fan. I don't like it at the college level. I don't like it at the high
Is it
school
slowing the
level
game
either.
down, or
No, it's just I just think it just takes away a piece of strategy for the coaches. You want to, you never shoot a 1 and 1.
Yeah, so it's
It's always 2 shots, always. Once they get to the bonus is always a double bonus if they get to it.
So there's none of that pressure of, well, I got to make the first one.
Right.
It's sort of like, well, I know I'm going to get 2. So,
right.
I mean, of course they're trying to make both. I know that. But there is something when you're a player out there and it's 1-on-1 and you got to hit that first one.
But if you're the coach, and under the old system, you had a shot like, hey, we've got 7 fouls. They're in the bonus. Let's go out and we're behind. Let's go out and foul their worst free throw shooter. And the odds are they're going to miss that first one, and we'll get the rebound. So we'll get the ball back, and they won't score any points. Well, now,
2 shots.
You get 2 shots. You still may get the ball back and then not score any points, but the odds are not quite as good as before.
What was the reason for the rule change? Do you know?
I think to coincide with what the college
just follow
game
the
does
college
now.
game. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was just.
I don't know when they changed that. I remember the college game moved from halves to quarters a few years ago.
Yeah, college women still have
Yeah.
quarters. Men just have the halves. So.
Yeah. So, and all I can guess is the college women did that because of the WNBA. They want to be as much like the WNBA as they can to, get players prepared for that next level, those that make it.
Great crossings beating the press. They're just not getting those shots to fall. Oh, that's a walk. Yeah.
Yep.
She
Drug
stuttered.
that pivot foot. Yep.
Stuttered a little bit. I love the pace that Franklin County is playing at. I love the fast pace. Get the ball up and down the floor. But if I was the coach, I'd say just, calm down. You don't have to force it as fast all the time. I mean, the score's 35-9. So.
Yeah, but the thing is, Thacker really wants to get, at 35-point lead, the clock doesn't stop anymore.
Oh.
So it shortens the game. It's the mercy rule.
Yeah.
So it shortens the game a lot, and you want to get there at the end of the first half if you can.
Oh, so some strategy behind that. Okay.
So, yeah. And
so pushing it up the floor is what they want to do to get that mercy rule, then is kind of what you're saying.
Right. And if you start the second half, number one, it's hard to be down by 35 with a running clock, no matter how much time's left in the game. But if you can do that at halftime, then you can pretty much, the second half is going to be very short, and you can bring in some other players to have them get some experience. Of course,
all these rules I don't know about. See, you're educating me here.
The thing is, though, Ray Crossing this time breaks the press and gets the easy layup.
Shoot that. Yeah. That was a good look. Good look.
Out three. Frazee with the rebound. And
was that a foul or?
Oh, yeah. It may have been, but I think they may have said that the clock had expired. They're conferring to see time has expired, but did the foul come?
The refs are talking it over, that's for sure. Frazee's waiting.
Yeah. She'd be the one shooting the free throws.
Looks like they're coming back on the court, so.
Yeah.
Well, if you're Great Crossing.
Look at it.
Let's see.
She gets the ball, and.
Was she shooting?
Well,
that might be what they're trying to decide, because to me it looked like she was just going after the wall.
Oh,
okay,
well,
they determined
she wasn't shooting, so no good.
Oh.
Made the shot, but yeah, I think they really only had about 0.2 of a second. With 0.2 of a second, all you can do is a tip.
I was going to say they just needed to throw it up and tip it in. But it was good, great out of bounds play. Just not enough time on that clock.
Well, the first half comes to a close. Franklin County with the lead, 39-11. We'll come back with the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show. We'll have some replays of the first half, and who knows, maybe some band or maybe a dance team is going to form. We don't know. Stay with us. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Classic Goldmaster Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art-carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street in Frankfort.
All right, folks, we're going to have the Franklin County High School dance team performing for us first. We'll watch them, and then we will show you some highlights of the first half. All right, that was the Franklin County High School girls dance team.
They were bringing out the Soulja Boy tune, which was, I think, a 2010s hit back in the day.
Here's some looks from the first half. A three-pointer by Leah Hogan. There's Wheeler with a bucket. Hogan with a nice pass. This is a three, I think. Maybe Hogan again. Wheeler passes down low and then back to Frazee for two. Three by Shropshire. Nice block there. Shropshire with the score again, and that brings us 39-11 is our halftime score. And the thing I wanted to mention about the dance team and the girls basketball team is that I'm not saying, Meredith, that we live in a perfect country. We don't, but young ladies have so many more activities and opportunities than they did, say, roughly 50 years ago.
Oh, absolutely. Title IX changed the game literally for women.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And even since I graduated in 2003, I mean, I think about all the new sports that have come on since I graduated. And I mean, we're really in the history of time. 20 years is not that long ago, but it's come so far.
Yeah, it has. And there's, I have two nieces. One is graduated, but the other one, let me tell you what her high school, she is a cheerleader. She plays golf.
Oh, wow.
She wrestles, and she's on the bass fishing team.
That is a diverse portfolio of sports right there.
Yes. So they have a lot. And when I was in junior high school, which is now middle school, kind of, is when they first introduced women's sports at Bondurant Junior High School. We didn't have a girls basketball team until my 9th grade year. That was the first girl. You could be a cheerleader, and that was it. Or run track.
Well, here's a fun fact. I was on the first women's soccer team at Western Hills back in, I guess it would have been 1999, 2000. And so I have that claim to fame. We were terrible, I will say that.
Yeah, but you still had the opportunity.
We had the chance, and we had a lot of girls come out for the soccer team that just wanted to try it, why not? So
have some fun and learn some things, perhaps.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of lessons in team sports. People don't understand that not that I'm against individual sports like bowling or golf or what have you, but being on a team, there's just certain things that you learn about life.
Oh, absolutely. That's why so many teams now have, team bonding activities. Go bowling, go out to see a movie. I mean, it's not just how you gel on the court, it's how you gel off the court as well.
And
because it bleeds into the game.
You realize that people are depending on you.
You
have responsibility, not just to yourself, but to your team as well. Okay. We're going to step aside here for a little bit, and we'll come back with the second half. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one that helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Good one.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Welcome back, folks. We're about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. Meredith, you were talking earlier about how impressed you were with the free throw shooting. Remarkably, though, both teams, team-wise, are only shooting about 62 to 64%. From the
Really?
charity stripe. Yeah, but Franklin County seems to be, at least Franklin County has been.
So that's their season percentage.
That's their season percentage.
Well, they're going
as
to
a
up that
team.
tonight because
Yeah,
they
'cause
have
they
been
have,
phenomenal.
I think they've missed one, maybe, so
And
far.
I've seen Great Crossing miss one. I wish I had the stats right in front of me, but I'm going on my memory here. So
Yeah, we have a lot of technology here, but we're not ESPN, nor do we try to be. But
well, what's good about it too is they're hitting their free throws even when they're running up and down the court. With both teams were in the full court press.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're fatigued, you don't use your legs. You're not as focused at the free throw line. So they're really showing that they're obviously in good shape. Good conditioning has happened so far this year. So
yeah, both teams well coached. Don't forget, we're going to have after this game, we'll have about a 20-minute break, but we'll have the boys game coming up next between Franklin County and Great Crossing. Great Crossing's boys team is, I believe, the #1 team in the state. They are 14-1.
Ooh. So this would be a big upset for Franklin County.
Yes, they are tough. They are Great Crossing. They're tough, and the thing is if memory serves me correctly, I remember like last year, almost the entire team was sophomores.
Oh, so they all came back.
So this year, they have 6 juniors, 2 sophomores, 1 senior. He must have transferred in, and an 8th grader. So
8th grader on a boys varsity team?
yeah,
That's impressive. Look, Franklin County going right inside every time. That is their bread and butter. I think they might have called. Foul. Okay.
Offensive foul, I think.
I like to see a strong post up, so I'd tell her keep doing what you're doing and try not to get caught, maybe.
Don't worry about that one. Blow that one off.
Yeah.
Great Crossing is behind by a bunch here, but the thing is, they look pretty impressive. Oh, nice three-pointer there by Shropshire. It's just they can't get the balls to drop.
Yeah, they're not taking bad shots. They're not taking rush shots. They're just simply not going into the net. And that's, when you're a player and you're out there, and I hate it when it happens because it seems like it's contagious. But what do they say? Shooters got to shoot. You just got to shoot through it.
It's true. I mean, they're doing as much ball stealing and.
I mean, yeah. If you weren't paying attention to the score, I mean,
you
it
would
looks
say these teams are even,
it's pretty even. Yeah, I mean.
We have a foul there, and Jackson will go to the line, shooting 2. Oh, there's a miss.
We might have jinxed.
Now talking about the free throws.
Yeah.
We may have
jinxed it a little bit.
Sorry, Madison. It's not the first time I've done that. See Harrison go out of the game. I don't think she's injured. She just perhaps needs a break. All right, Jackson hits the second one, though.
So Franklin County's called off the dogs. They're not full court press right now.
By my math, it's a 32-point lead. Is that right? Am I seeing that right?
Sounds good.
I try not to use math unless I can't avoid it.
Well, we got calculators on our iPhones, so
that's true.
We can pull it out if we have to.
Skierman for 3. Air ball.
It was a good look. Good offensive rebounding. Oh, but Franklin County got that steal. She's going to take it all the way in.
Crazy with the block.
Franklin County is constantly looking ahead. You notice that they're looking ahead to throw the ball, get it up the court as quick as possible.
So we got a timeout here. Coach doesn't like something that he sees. We'll step aside quickly and come back with more here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bob Allen. Bob Allen is Frankfort's deal maker. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as pre-owned. Click and save at boballenfrankfort.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate.
So I've got my iPhone calculator out. 34-point lead.
All right. Have they hit that shot right there? We have a running clock, but they missed it.
So the running clock is whenever it hits 35-point lead, and then it just is there for the rest of the game.
Yes, even if the other team catches back up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So if they knock it down to a 30-point,
it's still going to be running clock.
It's still running, yeah.
That is interesting.
Although the clock hasn't stopped too many times as it is, because these teams are up and down the floor.
I almost hate to say this, but they did not have the running clock when I played, but I feel like it would have been used a few times.
Well, I think it's a good thing. It's that way in both football and basketball.
Oh, okay.
Just to, because if if you're down by 35, 36 points,
odds are
they're coming back, and the other odds are it's going to get worse.
Yep, been there and done that, and there's nothing more demoralizing.
So it's far better to lose by 36 points with a running clock than to lose by 54 points with the clock that's not running. I remember when I was in a high school, Franklin County, my junior year, went to the state tournament and finished runner-up to Ballard in the girls' state tournament. And we beat Harrodsburg 100-32. I was at that game.
Oh.
And it was not pretty. And they weren't really trying to run up the score.
It just was what it was.
You can't.
And sometimes
tell
that
your
happens.
girls not to score.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to play the game.
Yeah.
You can't just play keep away for 3 quarters.
Right. Because that ultimately hurts your team. So you don't want to do that. It's just that.
No, I think I like this rule.
Was not very good.
Yeah, that's good for, sportsmanship, gamemanship.
And in baseball and softball, they have it's by runs, and I think it's like maybe 15 if you're ahead by 15 runs after the 3rd inning, or 10 runs after the 5th inning, something like that.
Oh,
that's a foul.
Yeah. Hustle foul, didn't look intentional, just going after the ball.
And as you can see, there's a foul, but the clock is still running. Coach Thacker has, I think about every.
That's a deep three. Ooh.
About every player on the team has gotten in the game. There's a couple of girls that haven't played, but that's about it.
Franklin County not letting up. They are still getting steals, and they're just pushing it up the court, getting those easy layups. They're not even really having to set up an offense right now.
No full court press. And we've got a traveling violation.
But you know how those run and gun scenarios happen? It starts with the rebounding. And Franklin County is doing a really good job on the boards, blocking out. And then as soon as they get the rebound, looking for the guards to push it up the floor. So they know what they're doing every time. You can tell that is a game plan.
Yeah. Look for the outlet pass.
Trying to isolate Frazee.
Blocked out of bounds by Claire Tierney, I believe.
Good offensive board there.
Three-pointer.
Nothing but net. She's smiling.
14,
she knows.
Alexandria Newton, just a junior.
She had a big smile on her face.
And once again, great crossing. Just can't seem to find that little hole in the circle. Third quarter comes to a close. Franklin County now is up by 45, and here's a few three-pointers that we saw in tonight's contest so far. And we've got another quarter yet to go, so another 8 minutes. And we'll see those 8 minutes when we come back right here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Hello. My name is Greg with the State Tree Service, the name you know and trust.
Over the past 60 years, the State Tree Service has become a name people know and trust in Central Kentucky. From tree removal, pruning, and stump grinding to debris cleanup, we are always available with our 24/7 emergency services. A State Tree Service is licensed and insured, and our mission is to provide safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. Give us a call at 502-229-5258 or go online for a free quote.
In a pizza place.
Fourth quarter about to get underway. Great crossing starts it off. And the clock did not start. And let's do it again. Number one is Kendall Kearney.
Franklin County did a good job of being in the passing lane. Passes it out. Oh. Relentless on the boards there.
Walton for a three. No good. You got a foul down low. Over the back against the Flyers. Number 33, Emery Corrigan with the basketball right now. Great crossing, getting some other players some action here. 42, Samantha Brown. She's just an 8th grader. Kendall Kearney also just an 8th grader. So they've realized that this game is unwinnable. So let's let some of our younger players get some district experience. They may very well see this team again in the district tournament.
Franklin County looks like they're in a 2-3 zone. Good ball movement by Great Crossing.
Three-pointer.
Got one to drop.
I think that was number 20. I don't think I have another 20.
21.
21, okay. Kiera Irondo, I think. Iriondo. Iriondo. Kira, if I mispronounce either your first or last name, I apologize deeply. Flyers go quickly to Kiana Taylor. She puts it up and in.
Franklin County's starters are on the bench now, and looks like they're getting some other players some playing time. That was
both
good steal.
Wheeler missed that one. Walton with it, puts it up one-handed, and out of bounds. We got a sub coming in here for Franklin County. Can't tell right offhand who that is. Number 13, Karis Nickel, a sophomore.
Franklin County in those passing lanes.
Active hands. Walton takes it inside and bowls over somebody, no call. The Flyers score again.
That was one of those unfortunate instances where Great Crossing was trying to outlet to the guard and right into Franklin County's hands.
Kiana Taylor knocks it away. Lady Flyers pick it up. This is the Flyers of the future out here on the court right now. Not looking too shabby. They're keeping things up. And we got some more subs. Lennon Comley, number 30, an 8th grader, checks into the game for the Lady Flyers. Three-pointer off the mark. Taylor
gets her own rebound.
Puts it up and in.
Oh, good sportsmanship there.
There's Samantha Brown with a shot, number 42 for Great Crossing. Left it a little short. Blocked. Lady Flyers.
They push it up the court every time. I know I keep saying that, but they keep doing it.
Foul on the play. No, it's not a shooting foul. I thought it would be. They're saying no. Oh, that was a smart thinking, but.
Was it tipped? I couldn't tell.
pass just off the mark. Oh, I'm told from our replay coordinator, Mr. David Columbia, it was a jump ball, not a foul. And the possession arrow pointed to the Flyers. That's why they got it out of bounds. Nice move. No bucket. They're calling traveling on Kiana Taylor.
I don't know. I didn't see it, but let's see the
Here's a
replay
look
here.
at it again.
Maybe when she first made the move.
I want to disagree with that. I didn't see it. Walton.
She took it the length. Look at the bench. Oh, my goodness. They like seeing the post player take it up the floor like that.
All the way to the hole. And is she going to do it again? No, she kicks it out ahead. Nice little outlet pass.
Ooh.
That shot is blocked by Kendall Kearney. Warhawks still playing hard, but we just only got about 5 seconds to go.
Better shoot.
Put it up, Wheeler.
She's going to hold it.
Nope. That, folks, is your ball game. 16-70. Franklin County with a 54-point win here against district opponent, the Great Crossing Lady Warhawks. Boys game coming up next, but before that, by golly, we've got the play of the game. Brought to you by Esprit Credit Union. You'll want to stay tuned for that when we return here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Esprit Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for the high school of your choice simply by opening a spirited account featuring your school colors and mascot on your debit card. Show your support, Flyers, Panthers, or Wolverines. Who will raise the most? Go to Esprit.org today. Choose wisely. Western Hills, Franklin County, Frankfort High. Let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by the NCUA.
All right, here it is, the Esprit Credit Union play of the game. It comes from the first half. Shropshire gets it ahead to Wheeler. And then
Frazee
lays
it in.
The assist, lays it up and in. Unselfish play leads to 2 points. And the Flyers beats, they backed it off now. It's 68-16. The scoreboard, I thought, said 70-16.
It did. I saw it.
But anyway, doesn't matter. Flyers with a big win tonight here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. Stay with us, folks. We're going to have the boys game with what I think is the best team in the state, the Great Crossings boys team. The Warhawks taking on the Flyers. They've got their work cut out for them tonight. That's coming up next in about 20 minutes here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.